Hello again, and thank you for joining us for another Meet the Author. And listen, I am with an author today that just hit Amazon bestsellers. I think I get more excited than these authors do. I don't know. It's just something about it when we see this vision in the past. I'm so excited to have the author, none other than Mrs. Terri Coleman here with us today. And as you know, my name is Dr. Sherrie Walton, and I help authors go from purpose to publish to profit. So I'm going to just go ahead and turn it over to this young lady so she can tell us about herself. Go ahead, Terri. Tell the audience about yourself.
Oh my gosh. Well, first and foremost, I am so excited to have been a part of the Sherrie Walton book premiere, putting my stuff together for me. Let me just tell you guys, it has been a journey. It has been a wonderful experience. What I can tell you though for sure is that she is the best in the business. I mean, just patience. If you need someone with patience, she does have a little drill sergeant. Don't get me wrong. She does have a little drill sergeant, but I'm telling you, the professionalism, the way that she carries herself, the way that she motivates you, the way that she speaks into you, the way that she makes sure that you're carrying out your vision, your passion, your dreams, this thing come through. She's going to birth it for you. So please, if you're out there and looking for a book publisher or a ghostwriter, what have you, check out all of her. Man, she's got a plethora of stuff out there on her website. So please check her out. And I definitely am humbled to be in her presence. And I'm just super excited that I have the opportunity to work with her on an ongoing basis, even though I probably get on her nerves.
I had no idea you were going to say that. I'm sitting up here waiting for you to intro yourself like, who's she talking about? Well, thank you so much. Okay. So enough about me. Let's talk about you in this book. Go ahead. So tell us about yourself.
Awesome. So I am actually an Atlanta native. But I live currently in Fort Worth, Texas. So sometimes I go between Cowboys and Falcons, but you know, that's life, right? I am married to a wonderful man. His name is Ken, and we own a couple of different businesses together. We've been married for 2 years. How about that? So just 2 years. I know. Woo. And we personally just made 2 years of wonderful marriage. And so, you know, life's experiences. I was born to an entrepreneur father who just kind of, you know, instilled in me while I was growing up that you can do whatever you want to do and not have to work a 9 to 5 to take care of family, bills, what have you. You can have a life of freedom, have a life of income without going to work every day and clocking a 9 to 5. And let me just tell you, growing up in that type of environment really helped me birth this book, because I'm talking about all the experiences that I've lived, things that I've done. I'm not just in the book from a text person or talking about concepts that I've read about. No. These are things that I've actually lived, witnessed, hands-on. And so I feel like me sharing all of that information with you guys is going to be such a huge blessing, such a huge blessing. So that's just a little bit about me. I'm a military veteran, so I'm always gung-ho for my veterans. I will say though, all of the military active duty, you know, thank you always for your service. But I do have a little special place in my heart for Army, especially 5th Command, because that's where I was for about 6 years in my career. So definitely another instrumental part in my life. And so I'm just, you know, super excited to present to you guys this awesome book that Sherrie has helped me present.
Awesome book. So the book is called 7 Days, Reboot Your Thoughts, Unlock Your Wealth. Listen, 7 days, reboot your thoughts, unlock your wealth. And what she did not tell you that she's the money lady. This is the money lady right here. How many years have you been in the banking industry?
Oh, yeah. So a little bit about my career. I've been in the mortgage industry for 21 years. I know. So as soon as I got out of the military, I was like, okay, what type of, you know, direction do I want to go into? And again, my father had always talked to me about business and finances. So I just kind of felt like that was a natural career move for me. I started off in the mortgage industry doing just loan officer assistant work. And then I moved into doing, major corporate companies, working in underwriting, processing, and then up to management. And now I'm senior management within my organization now. So it's been an absolute pleasure to kind of gain the knowledge of what we like to call street sense and corporate sense. And I kind of merge those two together. Yep, I kind of merge those two together. But it's really been influential in me putting the pieces together for 7 days, reboot your thoughts to unlock your wealth. Secondly, well, I should say first and foremost, the main foundation of me writing the book, along with all the accolades and the awards and degrees that I have. I don't really like to mention that because my book is based on spirituality. And I feel that once you tie in your spiritual knowledge to your corporate knowledge or understanding how money flows, that's when you can achieve, that's when you can achieve true wealth. When you have to have faith, you have to, and in the Bible, does it not tell us, for those of you that are Christian faith readers of the word, that you know that you only need the faith of a mustard seed to make certain things come to pass in your life. And so I believe in great abundance for not just me, not just for you, but for everyone who is willing to apply the concepts of life. And those concepts of life are spelled out in the 7 days. Throughout the book, we take you day 1 through day 7. Yes, in days 1 through 7, you can reboot your mind, take away all the things that you've heard about, things you've learned growing up, and take that, clean it up, and rebrand yourself. I really feel like that's kind of, Sherrie, what it's really all about, rebranding yourself to get to that higher level of living that you want and desire for you, your family, your kids. We always talk about generational wealth, right? But what are we doing? What are we doing for that generational wealth to actually become reality, to actually manifest into your life? And so I really feel like days 1 through 2, Sherrie, I would say, really dig deep at the foundation of why you are where you are. Why you are where you are. And once we get past that day 2, we do a little bit of journaling in the book as well, because that's very, very, very important. But, it's just a book on understanding your mindset and where you want to be in life with wealth.
That's awesome. And it's 7 days, right? So this is a very easy read, yes. and you need to keep up with it for 7 days consecutive, right? This is not you'll start one and jump out and maybe day 5, pick it back up. This is right. 1 through 7, right?
1 through 7.
1 through 7. And because Terri is such a numbers person, she was very concise and precise about how this went in. Yes. So I love working with her. I mean, just to see, she would light up because she knew that her purpose was to help families find their financial freedom and create the legacies that we talk about, right? Because it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to create it. And I like that you talk about the mindset. So just don't give away too much, because we want you to go online right now and buy the book. We will be putting up how you can buy the book, as well as you all know, when we talk and I interview these authors, we want you to bring them to your churches and your organizations to come out and speak and talk about financial management and financial wealth. Again, it's one thing to talk about it, but we have someone that has over 21 years of experience. She's not learning about numbers in her house, in her backyard. Like and also I know, and also outside of the book, she does have a program where she helps you with financing and getting your small business. She has a lot of things, and that's why I really wanted to bring her on today. This book will introduce you to what she does, but of course your mind has to be right, Terri, right? Before you start off.
I'm telling you, that is the key and the foundation to anything, because what you so believe in your mind, you often speak it. Right? So let's take it from an example of, if you think that you're not pretty and you think it, and then you start saying it to yourself, and then you say it out loud, and you may repeat it to friends. I don't feel so pretty today. I don't feel like I'm, at my best. We've got to first change that thought to say, no matter what you look like on the outside, that you are beautiful, you are complete, you are wonderfully and wholly made, that you have nothing missing and nothing lacking from your family, from your lifestyle, from your career, that you have every opportunity open available to you. All you have to do is walk through the door. So when we talk about the mindset, that's where I need for your mindset to be, because anything less, you're blocking your blessings, you're causing hindrances and delays. And I often hear a lot of pastors and ministers say, delay does not mean deny. But sometimes delay can mean deny because of what you're speaking and what you are thinking. And so I want you to not, be so quick to say, oh, it's because of my haters. Oh, it's because of this. And that's why I can't do that. That's a mindset change, people. We have got to break ourselves away from blaming others for why we are not successful in our lives today. They have nothing to do with you. They're living their life. They're living their best life. And you're over there wondering, why they talked about you 5 years ago, and nobody cares. Nobody's worried about you. Nobody's talking about
you. Get free. Listen, yes. I want to talk about something really quickly now. And again, a lot of times when people talk about finances, they get really intimidated. And you make this book very reader friendly. You have no reason to be intimidated. But tell us a little bit about your backstory. You had some financial struggles. So you talk about from a place of having to pull your straps up and do what you needed to do. So talk a little bit about that as well. What your financial story was that led you to this point.
Oh man, Sherrie, that's one of the biggest things, and I'll kind of tell you a little bit about the title of the book and how it ties into my life and why it's so connected to my background. The things that I've been going through. 7 days. I was telling someone that I've been laid off 7 times in my career, 7 times. And so I'm believing through all those 7 times. Can you imagine getting up, going to work, getting a job, thinking you're there, you're good to go, and you get laid off. And then you start the cycle again. And 7 times, guys, I went through that cycle. And through that cycle, there were medical bills, collections, repossessions, foreclosures. My first house, oh my gosh, my family can tell you, I was so in love with this house. It was 5 bedrooms. It was just me at that time. I didn't need all this room. It was in a beautiful area on the west side of Atlanta, in a town called Douglasville. And I mean, the community was beautiful. The houses were gorgeous. And so when I got foreclosed on in that house, my world crushed, because that's all I thought that I had. I had really built myself up, Sherrie, to think that it was the material thing that made me. Man, that house, I was so young, and then to lose it, I'm like, oh, this is so embarrassing. But then when I started talking to people, a lot of people had foreclosed on properties, and they were in a new house. Yeah, they were in a new house. They were living another life, and they're like, it just became a part of their past. And so through my ups and downs and struggles, mind you, this is all while I'm going through the 7, layoffs and relocating here and there, being kind of homeless. I was really homeless. I was in between homes. I didn't have an address of my own. I didn't have my own apartment. All of my stuff was in boxes. That's homeless. You know what I'm saying? Living from house to house, my sister's house, my grandmother's house, my auntie's house. I was homeless. And, I'm not afraid to say it now. I'm super blessed. God has given me another house. So that's to tell you guys, no matter how many times you get, laid off, or how many foreclosures you've been through, or how many cars you've been through and gotten repossessed, you still have an opportunity to go back and reap and get everything that you've lost, and increase it, and increase it as well. Right. Yes. So that's been my story of, the ups and downs of all the financial issues. And, now I can stand before people when I'm speaking to crowds. I was in Houston telling them about some of the very same things. And man, you'll have to come to one of my events to really get
Yes.
all the good stuff. I don't want to
Yeah,
give
the
all.
secret action.
Yeah, you gotta come and hear the full story, because I speak to women, especially men and brothers too, but I really speak to women's hearts at this financial thing, because we do a lot of things and sometimes we gotta pull back and know when to do this and when to do that. And so yeah, check me out. I'll be speaking in Dallas coming up, going over a lot of those very same things we were just talking about.
Well, awesome. So where can they connect with you? What is your website? What are your social media handles?
Okay, so you can definitely reach out to me for bookings and events. Like Sherrie was saying earlier, if you have an organization or a church in the area or not in the area, I'm willing to travel. If you are in the DFW Metroplex or Houston area, that's a skip and a hop away. So I definitely love to attend. You can book me at 404-229-5528. So again, that booking number is 404-229-5528. But I am on Facebook at Terri Coleman. You can also follow me on Elevate to Wealth on Facebook. And if you are an Instagram lover, I am Terri_Marketplace Diva. So, and the website where you can also buy the book.
Yes.
Yes, I need you to get the book, guys. I'm serious about that thing. It's the 7 days, reboot your thoughts, unlock your wealth. Go to my website. It's ttcoleman.com. I'm running a special on my webpage. So go there, leave a comment, subscribe, because I want you to be connected to me. And like Sherrie was saying, it's not just about the book. I have a lot more things that I can present to you guys to get you to where you need to be financially through real estate or business loans, educating you about business credit. I mean, there's a plethora of stuff. So you got to just come check me out.
Yeah, definitely. And I vouch for her. She's amazing. And I just see her heart and her passion for women, but honestly, people in general. She will give you the shirt off of her back, literally. We have to remind her to give the shirt off her back, because she's such a giver. And that's why she's blessed. And that's why she can tell you about rebooting your mindset, rebooting your mind to order so that you can be clear and hear and flow, so that the abundance can come to you. So I'm so excited again to be a part of this. You all know every time. This doesn't get old to me. Like literally every time I'm a part of seeing this birthing process, I get so excited, because I know that it's just an open door to the next level. I know once it's something about when you write your book, doors just start to fly open for you. So I'm excited about what's in store for you.
I'm excited, and to know that, man, Sherrie had a part in it and we put this thing together, and on the first day we got tagged for bestseller. I mean, man, that is, woo, I'm telling you, just blessed. That's the absolute blessing to be able to carry that mantra on this book. So I'm telling you guys, there's some serious nuggets in there. You have got to get it.
Got to get it. And we're going to put you'll be able to see the link on this video. So make sure you go to her website. We'll have the link where you can connect with her. We'll have the link on how you can follow her on her social media handles. She has tons of followers. How many followers do you have on Instagram, Miss Marketplace Diva?
I know. I'm trying to build it up, but I'm right around 17,000 or so followers.
17,000. We got 17,000 people subscribing to her. So you all better not miss out, because 17,000 people know something that you don't.
And look, right now, before it gets too crazy with Facebook and Instagram, I do my best to try to personally reach out to everyone. I get a lot of messages. How do I do this? How do I do that? How do I get approved for a home? How do I get, some commercial property I'm looking at? How do I get business credit? I get it all. So if you send me a message, I promise you, we're going to get in touch with you. Get you together.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. I know you were busy closing the loan when I just called you earlier today. So I know you're busy. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for sharing your story. And I can't wait for people to just find out and just connect with your genuine spirit, so that they can get this financial breakthrough that they need, that is in store for them, that is their birthright. And that's why I'm so excited that you did this book. So Thank you all for joining us. We're not going to hold you any longer. Thank you for joining us today. Again, my name is Dr. Sherrie Walton. You can connect with me at www.iamsherriewalton.com, www.iamsherriewalton.com, and I help busy professionals go from purpose to publish to profit. Thank you so much for joining us, and you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.